I think he belongs to the not to the last, the fourth row. I think the fourth.
We're gonna put him here.
In
He's the the.
it's alright. It's alright row in my opinion.
So we've already got our least downplayed and our most downplayed. Our most downplayed is Devil Jin. Devil Jin's going out there.
Most downplayed for me is Lydia Orjun.
Oh wow, from a Jermaine.
The second most second least downplayed I'm gonna put is Steve. Sorry, most downplayed. No,
Okay.
sorry, this is least downplayed. Sorry.
This list don't play. This that
Yeah.
is list don't play.
No, I think most downplayed Steve. Completely opposite in my opinion.
Oh, people say. I mean,
People say that he's trash. He's not trash.
there is no trash character in this game.
Yeah, but they say
Everyone,
they-
so with every character, you will even find, and you know this, you will even find people that says the Jin as weaknesses. So
Yeah, but this is a
we
problem,
always-
right? Are we talking
Yeah.
about Garyu ranks? Or are we talking about credited players?
it's basically everything that is like consumer based. So I would say all the.
I don't
mechanics
hate Devil
people
Jin, by the
competitive.
way. I just want to let everyone know in the chat. I like Devil Jin. I,
like
think,
you're getting cooked for Devil Jin.
I like
So
Devil
we
Jin.
are, so we are not talking about the tournament like pro player best of the best community. We are talking about basically consumer level here, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I am talking across the board. Devil Jin players, okay, they don't listen. They see that and they instantly think that I'm saying their character is the strongest character in the game. I'm not even saying he's mid tier. Can I rename the tiers?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You can rename the rows. Oh my god, this is gonna get so much contra. This is Mike's opinion. I dissociate from Mike's opinions. I don't know. I do not stand for Mike's opinions. Okay, guys.
Until I don't see Brian, I will not say where I stand.
Brian the most downplayed. Brian most downplayed ever. Fuck Brian.
That's
It's
not
fascinating,
true.
isn't it?
That's not true.
Okay.
Like with Brian, people doesn't say that the character is weak. It's
You
just the victories
disgust
are
me
not
all.
gifted.
You
'Cause they don't have a
disgust me
50-50,
all.
man.
You disgust me all, man.
For me, it's just a weird concept because I played quite a bit of one of the characters where literally not a single person on Earth downplayed him. And if you did that, people would call you a complete insane retard. Like every single player under
Bro.
this that played Tekken 7 would call you a retard, completely insane. And
Bro,
that is
every
Akuma. So for me,
every Brian player I talk to is about, oh, Brian is so hard. Brian is so hard. I cannot win with Brian in ranked. It's the
wait,
hardest
you are-
character."
wait, I already-
That's
that's
people crying for
bullshit.
nothing because they cannot punch it up. Brian is not hard because of execution. Brian is hard because of timing and sometimes
Brian is
he
not
likes to do
hard.
that.
Brian is not.
No, Brian
Let's-
doesn't.
I
have-
already-
doesn't have
Let's
the
stop with this
execution.
bullshit, man. Brian is not
but
hard.
bro, I already told you, Tai is one of the representatives, and he says the character is mad strong.
I just want to explain myself to the Devil Jin players in the chat because they're not very happy right now. I am not saying that Devil Jin players don't get hate. I'm not saying that Devil Jin's top tier. I'm not saying he's mid tier. I would agree with you. Maybe if you put Devil Jin on the tier list, you'd put him towards the bottom. I'm saying the shit that comes out of Devil Jin players' mouths is some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. They really act like this character has 10-0 matchups and just cannot win. They act like this character is Goldo in Sparking Zero. They act like this character is who's useless in Ninja Storm. Insert a random anime game. They really act like this character is the worst thing since sliced bread, and it is hilarious to watch. It's not an indictment of him being super powerful. It is an indictment of the community and how they talk about him. They really talk like his wings actually got clipped. Like his wings have actually been snapped. No, I ain't trying to hear it. Devil Jin players talk
Where's
like
the Devil
Jesus himself came down and said, fuck this guy, and clipped his wings. It's not the case. So he's going as number one.
I just want to say I completely agree with Lee. Actually, I didn't notice that, and I completely agree with Lee.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah,
every Lee
yeah,
player
yeah.
says that Lee is shit just because he has a boring hit, but he's just so. He's quite solid. The character.
Agreed. Lee's match
I
strong.
completely agree. And people
Yeah.
just say the character is bad just because he doesn't get anything out of it. It's just the same character. He loses execution.
No, but if you think about it, having
Which is-
a 10 frame punish for free, even without execution in it, is not that.
No, it's not
Yeah,
even without
yeah.
execution. If you have execution, you get basically infinite.
Yeah,
damage.
I know.
So
but
it's actually you get something. It's just
Yeah.
that compared to what other characters get,
yeah,
it feels way less.
no.
am I
I
putting
agree,
next?
of course. I agree, of course, with that, of course.
I'm going to put Panda in here. Now, the reason that I'm putting Panda there is because Panda is the same as Kuma minus the heat. They're the same character. So people will go, Panda is shit in this game.
Agreed.
How can Panda be shit if she's a clone of Kuma? The defining factors are the heat smashes. And fair enough, Kuma's is better. But people calling Panda shit, like I've seen Panda mains,
The electric as well.
all two
That's
of them.
not shit.
Yeah, the electric and the heat smash. They act like Panda if Panda shit, then Kuma shit. It's that simple. If
Yeah, the
Panda
problem
shit,
is
Kuma
this.
shit.
Wait. What? So, okay, the electric is mad important. Also, there's a difference actually. There are certain moves where Kuma has an enhanced hitbox on them. For example, the headbutt, which makes Kuma, even though if they were clones, literal clones, Kuma would be the better character because he has better hitboxes on certain moves. Because
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not
just a
about
big
them. It's not about. Okay, some people are getting this tier list confused. It's not about how strong Panda is. I would say Panda, because Kuma's in the game, you could argue she's useless, but useless is not the same as shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
true, absolutely.
the words being
yeah,
used
you're
here.
right. You're right.
The words being used here are important. Useless and shit are not the same thing because they're almost clones. It's just one is better, so obviously the other one becomes useless. But Panda,
Yeah, it becomes redundant. It becomes
Yeah.
redundant.
Panda players act like Panda is shit. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm putting Panda players in delusional. They're delusional. They're mad.
Exactly my point. It's my point completely. Like, Panda is not shit. She's just useless because Kuma is a better version of her. But if there was no Kuma in this game, there was only Panda, Panda would be A tier, S tier even, probably. Because she has the same broken things as Kuma, apart from it. So yeah, absolutely.
But what is insanely broken apart from heat?
The damage,
The chip.
the combos,
The chip. Oh
wall
my lord.
Chip.
Okay,
the
but
wall
let's say,
damage.
wait a minute. Let's say you take that. Let's say you take those two things
but-
away. What is left of Kuma?
To be fair,
of Panda.
in my opinion, Panda is the version
Keep
of
damage.
how the bear should be. Just take out the spike combo, and I think he's alright. He has his identity, but he has some very clear weaknesses and wackiness. And I think it would kind of work. It's like where the bear, as well as power level for how the game is now. It would not have this spiking power when they get in it, and it would kind of work as well. It's just the spike combos are.
No,
is too much.
I also think forward back two is also too good right now. Forward back two of Kuma and Panda.
You mean the counter hit launcher?
Yeah, the country launch, it's -5 on block. -5.
Yeah, it's
is
-5, and it is okay. Okay, I give you one nerf for it. Make it insta tornado.
No, but maybe making -7, -8 something.
Yeah, but we're not-
-5.
Wait. Are you kidding me? You want to? Okay, sorry. Just last point. If I again think Blackheart is clowning on my ass, Blackheart, do you really don't want to take the nerf I gave you of making it insta tornado, but you just want to make it -7 instead of
Problem
-5?
is not about what it does on it. The problem is about how you cannot control the move even
The
on block. I think
The
that's
problem
what-
is not what it does, bro. If that counter hits you, you eat 120 damage or some shit with the like.
No, I agree. I agree. That's also a problem. The problem is that if you block that move, basically Kuma can. It's still basically his turn almost.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Because pushback, the move has mad range. Yeah.
Yeah. Both things are a problem. Both things are a problem.
Okay, sorry, I didn't. Sorry,
let's
I'm
move on to the
derailing
next
this,
character.
Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Let's move on. So I've put Asuzena in here as well. I've put Asuzena in somewhat Arkham, which is middle of the road. These people are kind of still in the insane asylum. I think that Asuzena got a justifiable nerf, but I think the way they've reacted to the nerf is similar, not anywhere near as bad, but similar talking points to Devil Jin. Oh, she's unplayable, she's crap, blah blah blah. I went to Versus Fire and I spoke to Koenji. Koenji's a good Asuzena player.
Koenji's good.
I
Koenji's
know,
really
I
good.
know. No,
Yeah,
it's
and
very-
Koenji said to me, these Asuzena players are full of shit. The Asuzena is a strong character. She got nerfed, and she deserved to get nerfed.
Absolutely.
But
So
so
they're
it's
mad.
again a
It's still very
case.
strong.
So it's again a case where Koenji, for example, also Kaiser would probably confirm this. So it's again a case of not like the top players, which I would consider Koenji at least for sure as shit in Europe. He's really good, and he played in tournaments at least online, and also offline, like you said. No, you met him at an event.
Yeah, it was at Versus Fight, and we sat down, we spoke,
Versus Fighting, okay.
And I said to him, "What do you think of Azucena, bro?" And he said, "Bro, she's sick. She's a sick character." And this is someone that is very knowledgeable about the character. I don't play Azucena, and I could see. I was waiting to hear what he had to say. But he confirmed what I had already thought about the character. The Azucena plays, and this is what happens to all people that play characters that are like top tiers and they get like a somewhat heavy nerf, which she deserved again. They act like the character just fell into the mud and cannot recover now. And it's just like, when I was playing, I played Feng from the beginning. You remember his old Heat Kempo back turn 2?
Yeah.
It would launch.
Yeah.
And I was, in my video, I said he deserved that nerf. That was ridiculous that he had that in the first place. I had some Feng players going, "This is the end. It's over." I was like, "Oh, shut up, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You had a two-way unseeable mix-up, basically. Like, it was stupid." So
I understand why, though, right? It happened with Steve as well and Nee in Tekken 7, where he said Steve is dead when they basically enhanced the whiff recovery of back 1 a little bit, and down forward 2 was no longer homing. When they did that, Nee was not using him anymore in tournament. But I remember, who was it, Low-High? He still used Steve to quite a very successful degree.
Numan also.
But back then, Numan was not, I think, in ATL.
Sorry,
You're talking Tekken 7 here, bro.
Ira Malik, sorry. No.
yeah, just
Malik
to
as
clarify,
well.
I do not hate Devil Jin. Okay, I like Devil Jin. I think he's cool. He's a very cool guy. But Devil Jin players, they talk like it's mad. It's crazy. It's some of the things they say. It's like anime talks. I listen to the My Hero community. Like, what are you talking about right now?
So, but just again with Azucena, it's again right, not the top tier or tournament players that say this. It's like literally again like the gutter basically, yeah.
The consumers.
Yeah, the general community's rhetoric on the character.
Yeah, the general community. So the gutter of Tekken.
Yeah. Next character I want to put is Lydia. Lydia players talk a lot of shit. This character's strong.
Absolutely agreed.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put her here.
Even higher for me, probably.
I'm not gonna put her too high yet because I feel like it's calmed down, but it's still there. And I remember, and I've got this on video. I remember I made a video saying this character is stupid, and I remember people in the comments saying you ain't even played her. She's not even out yet. I said, bro, I've played Tekken long enough. I know dumb when I see it. And lo and behold, she came out and she was retarded.
When we get to Raven, I will write Immortal if he has a few minutes, 5 minutes to talk about his perspective on Raven.
Oh
if
my
he can
God,
chime in for like a
Raven.
take,
Oh my
because
God,
I
Raven.
know
Yeah, Raven.
Phantom and Immortal both do not like Raven in this game.
Where's Raven on here? I can't see him.
It's the fourth from the start.
Raven players,
Let's go, Mike.
they're delusional. They are delusional.
Can I just say something about Raven? I really think Raven is the embodiment of what a Tekken 8 character should be. Because he's a normal character when he's not in it. Yes, he's pushing because it's heavily 50-50. When he goes in it, he has his 10 seconds of using enhanced moves, but then that's it. It's over.
Let's go to another character for now.
Wait.
Let's go to another character for now. I ask Immortal if he wants to give his 5 minute or like 2 minute take on Raven.
Yeah, Raven players are absolutely delusional. And I can't wait, and it will happen at some point. A Raven player is going to come out and absolutely whoop everyone, and suddenly they're going to be like, oh, yeah, no, he's good. Just because he's not getting tournament results does not mean this character is not strong. They
never got
downplay him.
tournament result. He had only one player always carrying the guy, which was Pina on the highest level, and that's it. You know, and no one ever played Raven, guys.
Wait,
he was always,
Phantom?
he revolutionized the
Wait.
character.
Pina, okay. Phantom, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Tekken 7, but like on the highest
Yeah, I'm
level
talking
in
about
Tekken
Tekken 7.
But would it like in finals on the World Tour and everything in the last years? What did you see? I know Phantom has always been a Raven player, but like with all respect, he's a
it was only. It was only Pina, wasn't it?
He created the Pina step. He was the only one knowing, like, literally studying the character on that level. No one was playing Raven.
Here we go. Mortal laughing his ass off. Look at that. Nah, because he knows I shit on Raven every day. He knows. You know.
You shit on everyone. These days.
I also
No,
I want
no,
to
no, no.
I want to put
No.
Heihachi here in most downplayed. The way people talk
Yeah.
about Heihachi
Yeah.
pisses me off, bro. This character's stupid. This character's stupid.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, please go high on it. Go high on
Absolutely.
him, please. I cannot stand them anymore sometimes. Like they like you literally have a character that gives you a free round. Literally. He gives
Yeah,
you a free
yeah.
round.
The Heihachi, they're like, oh, he's mid tier. Are you insane? Are we playing the same game? This character came from Sparking Zero, but he's mid tier.
Absolutely.
You have
Absolutely.
to win two
absolutely.
rounds and you win the match, guys. It's
Mortal-
and you still have arguably
yeah.
the best, one of the best, if not the best punishment in the game.
Warrior Instinct, you're dead basically. You die. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice gameplay.
I'm going to put Paul here.
What?
I'm putting Paul in least downplayed. I think
he's-
everybody kind of agrees that Paul is strong, but he's not. To me, Paul doesn't feel like he's playing Tekken 8. Paul feels like he's playing Tekken 7, and I think everybody kind of sees that with him. I think Paul's a good character, but I don't think he's a dumb character. And
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
Paul players exaggerate that either. They're like, yeah, if he hits you, you might die, but he's not really relying on too many gimmicks. He's kind of just doing the same shit he was doing in Tekken 7. So I'm going to put him there along those guys.
But if honestly, bro,
I
if
agree.
that character would do more than what he does right now, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a character that if you give him the right kind of Tekken 8 shit, he would
Yeah.
bro.
I think Paul's design, the way he is in Tekken 8, is fine. I don't think they need to touch him or whatever. The problem is all the other characters around him. Paul's very strong,
Agreed.
but the problem exists around Paul. Paul doesn't need to be touched again. They already gave him enough buffs, and I thought the buffs that they gave him were actually pretty good ones. But Paul players, I don't see them downplaying or upplaying their character. They kind of just understand what it is.
I would change his low hit smash.
Agreed,
Just because
agreed.
I would change all low hit smashes.
Yeah, maybe low hit smash.
Minus 12 feels very unfair, especially
minus
with
12
every
is
half
true,
of the
yeah.
stage you get a wall blast here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
mate, also. Oh, sorry, I was in my head. You asked me about Blackheart, about what character I maybe know the most. I would probably also say Ling, maybe. I went deep into.
I'm gonna put Clive here as well, because although Clive I think is the best character in the game, I think everybody knows that. I don't think anyone's
No.
I don't think anyone's
Wait.
upplaying it. I don't think anyone's downplaying it. We all see the bullshit for what it is. It is like
No,
Clive
I'm
is.
downplaying right now. What?
No,
Best cards
no,
in the
no,
game?
no.
What?
Are you serious? Are you
Yeah, I think
serious?
he's the best
Remember
character.
that there is people that there is more
Wow.
Tekken than Brian or
Wow.
Mike in the community.
Or maybe I'll put him in Gotham Resident. I think this character is stupid, but from what I've seen online, from Twitter and what I've seen on YouTube, almost everyone agrees this character is stupid. But then you've got
Stupid, yes.
Blackheart's one of the most prominent Clive players, so unfortunately we can't put him in least downplay because Blackheart's chatting shit, so we've got to put him in Gotham Resident.
Bro, again, I'm not saying that Clive is weak. I will never say that Clive is weak. But
Where would you
top
put him in
one,
tournament?
Top one, no, please.
Okay,
Top
in
one.
tournament, where in a legit tournament tier list, Blackheart, where would you put Clive in a
I don't
tournament
know. I
tier
don't know.
list?
I don't know. How would I know? We don't know, man. I don't know.
Just give a quick estimate on your feelings right now.
Probably it's top 5, top 10, probably. Top 1,
Okay.
I think, no.
Wait a minute, you are saying okay right now, probably relatively easily based on your feeling he is top 5, but you are outraged when someone suggests that he is the best character?
But I don't think it's the best because there's Nina, bro. Nina and Dragunov.
Yeah,
That's
but-
all.
Yeah, okay, Nina has a good matchup against Clive in my opinion, but
Like
look,
Nina is almost unstoppable. Like,
Oh,
how do you-
speaking of Nina players, I'm gonna put Nina in Gotham Resident as well because she is top 10. I think everyone knows that. I haven't heard anyone make a case. I've heard a couple of people say, "Oh, she's hard to." She's not hard to use. I played with her a couple of days ago, just in training mode, messing around. She ain't hard to use.
Wait, but I think but do you think she's not fuck. Is she brain dead though?
No, she's not. I wouldn't say she's brain dead, but I don't
She's
think
absolutely playing that. She's trash.
Okay.
Trash character.
I'm saying that I don't think the community downplays her. I think they understand Nina's a top tier character. She's potentially the best character. I think everyone knows that. I don't think anyone's downplaying it.
Trash character, brain dead.
Okay,
fucking
wait,
garbage.
Blackheart, for this tier list, please don't bring me in trouble with this troll shit.
Yoshimitsu as well. Yoshimitsu players. They were talking
said
shit
that
for
they
some. They've been talking shit for some time. I think now, because I remember I said it early on, right? I made a very early tier list, and I put Yoshimitsu as second. And
Yo,
people were.
trust me, Mike. A lot of those Yoshimitsu players downplay a lot. Yeah, a lot of Yoshimitsu.
It's funny,
Yeah, I've heard
Misplaced
them
have put him in
downplaying as
top
well.
one.
I will put them. I will put the mid tier. I will put them probably. There are a lot of top players with Yoshimitsu.
I think
Yeah.
Mrs. Playstuff said one of the, if not the most downplayed, in her opinion, it's Yoshi players.
Nah.
I think Yoshi players, I think they kind of know what the deal is, but some of them try to downplay it because Yoshi historically has had to work for his wins. This is the first game where he's running people over. So I think they know, but they chat shit every now and then. But we know Yoshi's a top tier.
Yeah.
I think Jin as well. I think Jin, I'll put him here because people do try to downplay Jin, but I think they also know they're chatting shit. We all
Okay,
know
no. With this one, I have to pull my veto. Everyone here has one veto. I need to pull this veto now. This guy needs to go at number fucking 1 because I can literally, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I don't want to. Yes, I don't want to say this, but I can give you examples where you would, Mike. If I show you this right now, the screenshots I have of people making these comments about shit, about his moves, bro, where they tell you literally Jin is so dog shit, bro, just sidestep right duck, the character is dead. I am not kidding. And these comments are being made in honesty. And,
I'll put Jin in delusional.
Yeah.
Okay, put him in delusional, please. At least delusional, please. Because I saw this with my own eyes. I couldn't believe it myself. I'm sorry.
I wanna do Feng, yeah, because obviously I speak to Feng players. Most Feng players that I speak to understand this character is extremely powerful. Most Feng players I speak to think he's a top tier character. I don't know. I mean, I saw Joker saying that he's
no 50-50.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, it's gonna sound silly for me to oppose Joker because he's the best Feng, but that's not true, is it? Feng's obviously got 50-50, so I'm gonna put him in somewhat Arkham because some of them
only for Joker.
Yeah, just because of Joker. I would have put him in Gotham Resident, but I'm gonna put him there because Joker's a loud voice in the scene, and he made it, in my opinion, a really dumb comment.
But honestly, can I say something about this specific case? It's like if you see about when top players share their opinion in this situation about their main, they are somewhat always talking low about their main just because they think they don't want to literally pull out because they know all the dumb shit that that character can do. They just don't want to make it very clear because they're afraid that it's gonna go away. Because they remember Ken and Tranch said that Yoshimitsu wasn't nothing crazy once, and it was like, what? Yeah, you remember that?
I have a theory about this, but I will.
I think that because their voices is actually like at the end of the day, they are the best exponent of what the character is. They know that might influence what is gonna be actually the next patch, or make him find out the things of the character that are broken or too strong, and the community don't know yet.
I want to put Claudio here as well. Claudio players are delusional. This character is really powerful, and Claudio players are like, oh, fundamental. Shut up. Stop, please.
And it's simple. It's not only strong, it's simple.
It's very simple.
The shortest move list. He has 77 moves.
Do you guys remember when I said I was going to drop Feng and pick somebody else up? It was Claudio, because I was like, wow, this character's stupid. I started playing him. Like, I was going to pick him up, and I was like, I can't bother, man. But he is simple.
When did we place Lee in most downplayed?
Yeah, Lee players downplay this character like crazy. This guy has got...
Wait. Did you watch the Super Akuma podcast with Lee Mishima, all those Lee players, Flower and stuff, and Sync? They didn't downplay. Not one of them did downplay.
Yeah, but the community, the Lee players in general, maybe not Super Akuma because he knows what the deal is, but the Lee players that I have encountered, and there's a lot of them. We've even got one that's a Discord moderator, Mediu. He tries to downplay this character all the time. This character is stupid as hell, dumb as hell. So he's
Arslan put Lee bottom 3.
He put what?
He put Lee bottom 3. Arslan.
Yeah, but we also agreed. Look, this is a weird thing, right? We also agreed there are no bad characters, so it gets weird. And in tournament, yeah, it's. But Arslan put him bottom 3 in his tournament tier list.
No, but it's a tournament tier list, and he sees the game in a completely different way.
Yeah, I know.
His tier list probably goes based on a level of knowledge that
Mm-mm.
I wish to have maybe, but we'll never have. So
Zafina play. I'm gonna put Zafina in middle of the road, somewhat Arkham, because they always go on about how this character's not top tier, but they always forget that nobody plays this character and she's super tricky, so she is carried by the matchup alone. The Zafina player still victories all the time based on that.
Tell you my favorite YouTuber when it comes. There is a Zafina. He plays Zafina and Link. I don't know the name anymore. He has a YouTube channel, and he literally does not tell you certain tech with Zafina because he doesn't want it to get nerfed.
If a character is down near unanimously agreed as bottom 5, are they really downplayed? Says the Raven player.
Yeah, of course.
They put Raven bottom tier because of common bias in the community. If you ask me, I would put Raven fucking top 1. Fuck you, mortal. Fuck you. Like if it was for me, it's common bias. Everybody puts Raven bottom tier, so let's put him bottom tier. Why not? No reasoning.
I don't think my reasoning why people downplay is completely different. I think I come from a place of good intention always. Sometimes I want war, but do you know why people downplay? They downplay because it's their main. They downplay literally because they know and feel the weaknesses of their character the strongest because they play him. So they remember selectively all the times when they didn't pull through, then the character didn't feel like the strongest. That is why they downplay, because it's literally their personal reality. That's my belief. I don't think they have any ill intentions or don't want the character to get nerfed. I don't believe in this.
Look at him. Imagine a down for 1 being your most threatening attack. Yes, down for 1, 14 frames, homing, that init becomes a 14 frame, war splat, string, safe.
You think that is his most threatening button?
Like, Finn, why I don't think that, why I don't agree completely in what did you say? Do you remember when I told you the secret about Taunted Smash? That I still think that most of the community don't know.
But well, if I put that into YouTube, I find multiple videos about it. No.
Yeah, that is on YouTube.
I wanna put the Kazuya players here as well.
Yeah,
Kazuya players are always like, oh, Kazuya's playing real Tekken. I'm sorry, as soon as Kazuya locks eyes with you, you are in a blender. As soon as it says round 1 fight and Kazuya is a step away from you, you're in a blender and you're about to lose 50%.
Can I just say that Kazuya became way more boring character, even to fight against. It was the best because it was literally teaching you real Tekken. Since he has Patricide Fist, he's probably one of the most boring and less enjoyable characters to fight. And he used to be the best character to fight because you felt like, oh, if I beat this guy, it's because I'm playing better tech. And now it's just like, I don't know what to do sometimes.
Yeah, it's Patricide Fist, forward 2, Hell Sweep, forward 3. It's just, it's a constant mix-up into launch, into heat, into the wall. And Kazuya players are like, yeah, this is real Tekken.
We should have done this with guests, and now Buff Guy comes in, explodes into this voice chat. Are you stupid, you idiots? To me, I want to ask one question to Immortal. Immortal is always a quite technical guy. I did not yet go into practice mode. I don't know why. I know this since months, but I didn't confirm it. Demon Paw from Kazuya, does it have legitimately like super enhanced tracking when Kazuya is already in heat, like heat active, and then his Demon Paw because I got hit by this shit on a 90-degree.
I saw it on Mayman once when he was explaining Kazuya.
Oh, did he explain this? Like, does it have?
Yeah, he explained it multiple times.
Yeah, it has improved tracking. It has improved tracking in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is literally confirmed 100%. That is not a rumor.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's true. It tracks. It's not full tracking. You can sidestep as like right distance, right perfect timing, but you can't. Already Demon Paw is so hard to sidestep in general. Demon Paw's moves in general, in my opinion, should all go. They should all be tracking like Dragon of Back 4-3. Period. Like as linear as you can be. 1 pixel of axis, you just whiff. If they give them all this range and this power and hit engager and wall splat, but when he's in it, he actually tracks even more.
I want to put Kuma in Gotham Resident as well because I think everyone knows that Kuma is kind of silly now, but some people still lean on, oh, it's the bear, you lost to a bear. But I think everyone knows Kuma's dumb.
Did you see?
Completely broken.
Did you see I think he's what is the score of esports? You know the channel that always does esports. If the low tier hero does it again when rank should
low tier hero.
It's like, yeah, this really low tier hero now.
One thing, just Buff Guy would never call us idiots. Buff Guy is very mannered. I just wanted to make this was a joke by me, yeah.
Also, I just want to
I don't
say,
want
is that where I'm putting characters is not based on sort, because I rarely lose to Devil Jin players. Like I can't remember Jin Mei has beaten me, but other than that, I can't remember too many Devil Jin players that have beaten me. No, I'm not saying that there ain't. There's plenty of Devil Jins that will beat me, but it's not sort. I've got a good win record against Devil Jin. It's just the discourse on Twitter about Devil Jin is mind numbing. It's so dumb that I don't even bother getting involved in it. I'm just like, these guys are in a blender.
Wait a minute. So you are saying if I now get Twitter, I would find more targets for my extermination?
Oh, Finn, if you got Twitter, you would have a field day.
Finn, you'll never leave your house again if you have to.
All right.
Yeah. They're gonna be like Teru Mikami, you know?
I want to put Eddie here as well. Eddie players are just full of shit. And every single time John Ding plays, and we're like, oh yeah, see, Eddie's a good character, but they're always like, no, he's crap. Nah.
What exactly is the reasoning? Like, do you have some bullet points? What was quick? Like,
Eddie,
what was the reason why they said Eddie's shit?
Why they say shit? On paper, Eddie's frame data doesn't look great, and there's things that like you can duck and whatnot and punish him, but Eddie creates so much screen noise. Like, he's flipping around and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he's one of those characters that just confuses you when you're looking at them. Kind of like this motherfucker here as well, Lars. Constantly, Lars players are just, they're like, oh, my character's shit. Meanwhile, this guy's moving around the screen like a Beyblade. No one knows what the hell is going on. You're kind of just hoping for the best half the time. It's not. Yeah. I'm not saying that Lars is top tier, but the way they speak about Lars, like he's in the wrong game. He should go back to Ninja Storm. He can't play Tekken. It's nonsense. Lars players downplay this character like crazy. He's more of a ballerina than Lily is. All he does is spin around the stage. It's so annoying. And then they're there like, no, I can't do anything. Lars is crap.
Even a mid, he is a mid that forces the mix-up as well every time he wants to use it.
But I mean, guys, he is like the lightning of Konoha? Like, he is literally the fourth Hokage. Like, I mean, how this is so? I mean, he is cool, isn't he?
Lars is very cool. I think Lars is a cool character, but his player base act like he's unusable. And one of the things they lean on is tournament results. But if you look at most of the characters on this roster, they haven't won tournaments. There's a condensed number of characters that are dominating the tournaments.
Has Kudans won anything?
No, I don't think he has.
He actually switched from Devil Jin to Heihachi in the SCQ.
He
didn't get. He got far enough, but he didn't make it enough far.
Joker is such a fucking troll. If I see Heihachi again at the top, and I remember Joker saying like, "Oh, don't worry, guys, Heihachi's fine." Like, it's. He's trolling. I mean, Joker is trolling, but he's like so fun, bro.
I want to see this one. I see where
I'm gonna put Victor here as well. I'm gonna put Victor ahead of these two. Victor is so simple to use and quite effective that I don't really understand why people put this character down. I can't understand why.
I think he's trash. Not gonna lie.
You think Victor's trash?
Yes, I think he's.
Why?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why do you? Okay, wait. Why do you think it's trash? Make a quick point out of it, please.
Because I have different points. For example, all of his lows are trash. His main lows, apart from Downplayed 4.
Yes.
Downplayed 4 is good, but it's still launch punishable. If all of the rest of his poking is trash. Is linear as fuck. The most linear card I've ever played in my life.
Yes.
Nothing tracks. Not even at +9, nothing tracks.
Yes, correct.
The good things are damage, wall,
reach.
Reach, and wall Oki.
But wait! Not all of his lows are shit, bro. Wait a minute. What is the stance called? Perfumer.
The double sweep sword.
Perfumer 1 is good. Perfumer 1 is the low, yeah? Perfumer 1 is good.
Perfumer 1 is good, but it's not like you can use it every 2 seconds.
It's true, but like Perfumer, you can. Okay, it doesn't matter. I see your point, but I would never say he's trash. I see your points totally, bro. Totally.
He's down for 1 sucks. His poking sucks. He's down for 1 sucks. It's not very good.
Okay, I see your points. But never forget, bro. People put Akuma mid tier. in Tekken 7.
Some strengths, you know. Like I'm not saying like it's complete trash, but I don't know.
I'm gonna put
maybe-
Lily. I'm gonna put Lily right here.
yeah.
Lily's right up there. She was
Oh.
almost gonna go over here. But I was gonna almost put Panda and Lily over here, but I'm gonna put Lily there. I think Lily's a top tier character, and the way Lily players talk about her, like she is suffering out here, is ridiculous.
But she's so complete. She's
And
just,
really strong, really strong.
is so strong, guys. On the whole level, she has a 3+4 as well. I mean, I say 3+4. I don't know what's the input, but why does
Wait,
she
you
have
mean-
kind of counter it?
Now you mean, wait, what do you mean when you say 3+4?
Brian's 3+4. She has a mid counter.
Oh,
rate.
you mean forward 4? Yeah,
Forward
is
four.
it forward,
Yeah, I don't know
forward
her
4, yeah.
inputs, but it's like, why does she even have a button like that?
Yeah, it's a 17 frame
No, but
counter
now she
launching
has-
mid that tracks fully if she's +8.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put Alyssa here because I think everyone knows Alyssa's bullshit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
I don't hear anyone making arguments against it. Everyone
I
kind
don't
of
know.
knows. she's
I never
bullshit.
see her downplayed, honestly. Never
Did
see
you
her
notice that
downplayed.
no one plays her anymore, actually?
I think because
People
everyone's
call-
sick
people
of her.
call-
She sucks, man. Well, she's strong, but she just sucks as a character. She's with chainsaws.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. This character's lame.
People
honestly-
are also... Sorry, go on.
I honestly like actually for how now is getting hated, and I think it was always she was never appreciated totally. As
No,
a
she was
character.
never appreciated, never.
But in Tekken 7 there was Lucky Chloe that was kind of shielding her. Because everyone hated Lucky Chloe more, and now that there is not the shield anymore, she's probably the most disliked character as design.
Yeah, yeah,
As,
she's
as
probably
visual
legit,
design
yeah.
plus
you're
mechanics that I don't see her coming back on Tekken 9 if she keeps on going like this.
Alisa, no, she comes
Alisa
back
will
because-
always be in the game, always be.
Yeah,
in the
because
game.
she's always relatively popular, and
a
honestly, she is treated very
protagonist.
unfairly. Like when I look, do you remember when Frame Whisperer made the video in the beginning, where he literally Frame Whisperer simply explained her chainsaw stance? Yeah,
Yeah.
He simply explained a certain transition into it and talked about what your options are, what you can do. Yeah, that's all he did. And people called him downplayer. And the discourse is so, to use the word that Mike doesn't like, the Discord is very toxic. Very
don't know.
toxic.
I don't know, I see people say that Alisa is Tekken royalty. I don't see Alisa as Tekken royalty like Ling. Like Tekken royalty is Nina, Tekken royalty is Yoshi, Brian. That's Tekken royalty.
I think they're Tekken legacy. I do hear what they're saying. Like I don't think Alyssa will go anywhere. She's kind of a staple, I would say.
Yeah. She's
I
one
think-
of the protagonists of the game now.
Yeah, and she's very easily recognizable. She's very easy to like market. I think she's one of those characters that like is great for the game's public image
She's
because
funny.
the people cosplay her all the time, and she's popular
Yeah,
as
she's
casuals. Yeah, she's funny. Like the character in the story, I actually like Alyssa in the story. I think she's kind of one of those sweet characters.
Yeah, same.
But in the
Mm.
gameplay, it's just like, oh my god, the chainsaws are out now. I hate her.
And look what they did, like how they tried to save her image, right? Do you remember the Tekken movie, the animated one? She's in there quite prominently.
What, the one where all the
Blood-
mission was fight at the end?
Blood Vengeance.
Yeah,
you
Blood
mean,
Vengeance,
Blood
yeah.
Vengeance.
She is in there, Ling is in there, right? It doesn't do anything to save this image, to like getting more people to like her, because I like her as well. Bro, do you remember the Dragunov ending of like Tekken 6 or whatever, where she like orders a Alisa doll and she builds Alisa? It's just so funny. Like she's one of the best endings, bro. Where
Yeah, she's a
Dragunov
funny character in gameplay only. She's
So
completely
funny.
annoying. She's a
She's
funny
probably one of the
character.
best
Yeah, in-
cameos that works as one.
Yeah, in the movie, I liked her. When Kazuya stepped on her
Yeah.
and broke her in half, I was like, oh man, did you really have to do that?
Yeah, it was also Alisa. No, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I like her.
I like
She's a
her.
nice character.
But
It's
then
just
you
in the
play
gameplay.
against her and you pray that Kazuya did this in Tekken 2, like in the
Yeah,
game.
I want to put Brian players up here, and I'm gonna put Brian players here. I think this character is very powerful, and they're like, he's so technical, he's so difficult to use, bro. It's just a fucking
here we
taunt.
go.
He's
Here
not,
we go.
he's not super difficult to use. He's not.
Oh,
May I say, may I
fine.
speak?
Here we
please?
go.
He's not. It's
No,
like
no.
it's his taunt that is the difficult thing. But Brian's got so many more tools now that are super effective that they act like, if you can't like learn the taunt cancels, that's it. The
Jeez.
character's done.
No,
it's
no.
like no, bro.
Preach,
May I
preach.
speak as a 400 hours Brian man?
And I
So
I think that Brian players lean on the legacy of this character, because I would have agreed back in the day. Yeah, Brian was probably hard to play, but now with all the shit they've added to him, No, you can play Brian without the taunt, and he's still very strong.
Exactly. So I said it in one of
Agreed
the previous video, and I said it, and I will keep on saying, you don't need the taunt, you don't need the hard taunt stuff to play Brian anymore, especially because, guys, taunt hit smash is an 8-frame window to buffer it. For who doesn't know, that's a bug. They will never fix it. I don't know. So taunt hit smash is not even frame purpose. So just learn that, and trust me, you can. It's not that hard. But I would say that I think that he's still a character that is less complete than some of the roster, and he's not someone that you can just plug and play. And his gameplay, especially when you get on the higher level, needs some study. So you can laugh about it, but it's like you said.
No,
it in your
it's
tier
okay.
list.
Let's say
You said
I slightly disagree. Let's say.
Blackheart, you said it in your tier list. It's like Brian, to the characters to bring God of Destruction, it wasn't that difficult because if you have strong fundamentals, it's good. But if you don't have fundamentals with Brian, you're gonna suck ass unless you get to the wall.
Bro, if
Because
you
when
don't,
you're in the middle of the screen,
if you don't have strong fundamentals with a lot of characters, you cannot. Like for example, honestly, I'm gonna say maybe something controversial. Okay, you ready? You ready? If you don't have strong fundamentals, you don't rank up easy, even with Victor. Okay, I said it. Maybe it's controversial. I don't care. I don't care. It's what I think.
That's not controversial, bro. That's not controversial. That's stupid.
No, that's not. No, that's not. Play Victor in my ranks. I swear to God. Play Victor. Oh my God, man.
But that's the point. It's like, if you have a character which has a strong 50-50, okay, that has a strong 50-50 options, that doesn't need to be like something like as extreme as a Fang when he gets up close, when you sidestep launch or sidestep mid and you launch. But if you miss that, it becomes very tricky to start to go with your offense, with your characters. And Brian doesn't have that. When you get to a certain level, the only thing you have here is Hatchet to open your opponent.
Brian doesn't have
Hatchet
50-50s.
Brian doesn't have a strong 50-50.
Oh,
compared
come on,
to the
man.
roster.
Come on, man.
Snake Edge? Are you saying Snake Edge?
Man, no Snake Edge. QCB3, QCB1, back 1, Orbital, QCF1+2. How many mix-up?
What is his 50-50? What are you mixing with?
QCF1+2, QCB3, QCB1 are not mixing enough for you. These three moves only.
You just block it. Eventually you go -9.
Hey, just block it. My ass, just block it. Just block QCB1. My ass, just block it.
Blackheart, are you sponsored by Victor Players or something?
No, man. Man, I swear. Play Victor. I swear to God.
I would not sully my good name by playing that character.
By the way, I will just say, whoever says that Brian is difficult because of execution, that's bullshit. Dungeon Upper is difficult.
On that we agree.
On that one, no, I will never stand with Brian players that said that.
I'm gonna put King here because I think King players know their character's dumb. I think everyone knows King's dumb. I don't think there's too much pushback. I think there's a little bit here and there. I think there's a few people saying, "Oh, King's not top tier," blah blah blah. So I'm going to put in 50-50. I think people are kind of aware, but there's still some bullshit online.
King, yeah?
Yeah, King is mad strong.
King's mad strong.
King is incredible. I wonder why he is not represented way. Like, where are the tournament results? I'm literally baffled because please help me. Who is the American King player who in the beginning of Tekken 8 like completely destroyed American online tournament scene? What was the name?
Little Margin.
Was it Jake? No, it wasn't.
No.
Funny enough, it wasn't Little Margin.
Oh, he's the guy that was in the Sajam Slam.
Yeah, I think.
I don't remember his name. I think his name. It's not the John. The John is. It's not
No, it's not the John. It's
The
not
American
the
King. The American King player.
I think he did Sajam Slam. It was like one of the team leaders in Sajam Slam, but I don't remember his name.
Fuck. He's really good, and he also never downplayed the character. King is incredible. King has the best power cross in the game.
Pro.
No, it was also not. It was unfortunately also it wasn't Brawl Pro. It was another King player. Obviously, King is mad. King has the best power crushes in the game. I think pound for pound, he has one of the best, if not the best power crush in the game. Throw game, amazing combo damage. The counter hit 13 frame. He's an amazing character. I love King. He's one of the only DLC costumes I would consider buy, like the tie, the bow tie, and the shirt. It's incredible. King is such a chat. They should ban me, to be honest.
I'm gonna put Reina. I'm gonna put Reina just in front of Claudio. I think Reina players also talk a lot of shit.
Reina. I would put Reina at the top highest tier of downplay.
Do you reckon?
Can I do an instance
Yes.
about Reina actually?
Do you think Reina should be higher?
Reina should be at in the top row, because when you look, and this is not because of the character, this is because of the player base of Reina. Reina is still a very popular character. Reina had the worst win rate online, and that is because every player who bought this game and who was a casual played Reina. If they played ranked, they played Reina. That is why the win rate was as
Yeah,
low
yeah,
as
yeah.
it
You're
was.
right. You're right. I think I agree. Yeah.
I'll make a nice instance about Reina. There is a nice video somewhere online, which is I think is Ranked that goes around with his phone and ask other pro players. I know this tier list doesn't want to include pro player, but it's a funny story. He asked pro player which are the top 3 and which are the bottom 3 characters. He goes to Yagami. Okay, so Yagami is arguably the strongest Reina pro that there is around at the moment, if not one of the strongest. But arguably, he's been the most consistent with Reina. And when they ask him which are the weakest 3 characters, he puts Reina into that.
Yagami?
Yeah, in that video, Yagami. I don't know if he's trolling. I think he's trolling because it would not be playing as his main. But
I mean, again, the character has objective weaknesses, which are her lows. It is an objective weakness she has. No one can deny this. Her lows are all at least minus 13. But I mean, she risks in opening you up, but she has electric, she has hot. Bro, who designed this character and said, you know what, give her electric, but you know what, give her also hop kick and down forward 2. Are you what the fuck is this? So for me, this character is honestly, this character, in my opinion, on even tournament level, you can make. Like, if you put her in top 15, I would not look at you funny.
Well, but that's the design is because of accessibility. Because she's
exactly
she's the charismatic character. Everyone needs to be able to play her. So but you need to be able to punch 15 without electric nowadays.
But
never able to do it.
That is my point, because all the casuals played her. Her win rate went so down that every down player now has this perfect argument, but her win rate. Yeah, but her win rate. They always point to the win rate. You know, and guys, do you know which character had a perfectly even 50% win rate online Tekken 7? Akuma. And Akuma was the best. So fuck your win rate. I don't give a shit about what you casuals are doing to Reina that she has that win rate. It's on you, not on her. Because you are so stupid. Every single Reina player I see online, not every single one, sorry, every single one in Blue Ranks and Tekken King at the very least, what are they doing? Forward 2, don't give a shit, no confirm, forward 2, Sentai free, gets ducked immediately, they get launched, they die. Do you know what they do next round? Forward 2, no confirm, Sentai free, get launched again, because they are stupid idiots. That is the point. That is why Reina has the win rate she has. It's on you, it's on the players. The players don't even use her yet to its fullest potential. Yagami is the only one that comes close to it, because her parry, the forward neutral parry step, guys, did you know that she can get legit real frames? She can cancel the parry step and get a real 1-1-2 guaranteed when she. No one knows this. No one uses it. This character is incredibly strong, and she's not even yet discovered. Please put her in top row. I'm now silent.
All right, I think he made a case for her to be second. To be honest.
But yeah, no one will ever dare to cross that, probably. I would never.
I'm gonna put Dragunov players in delusional because they were coping so hard for the longest time.
May I just say that they banish as well with the Elisa player, since he is sidesteppable. I don't see any more Dragunovs as well online. His win rate became trash, and it's like no one plays him anymore.
Yeah, but when every time they've nerfed Dragunov, they've made out like they've clipped his wings as well. Character's still insanely powerful.
Yeah, no, that's the point. The character is
yes.
super, but that's the point. The character is still crazy strong, but he has a clear weakness. So you can fight against him. He still sometimes start to steamroll you, feel horrible.
I'll put him
because
here.
of that, because now there is a weakness. Because now you can literally just walk around him, and they need to start to use the down two and everything. You don't see him online anymore. But I can. It's like it's just better days. By the way, It's a better experience playing Tekken 8 now.
Yeah.
I
Still
would
not
never,
great.
never have imagined me saying this, but I think. Jesus, I can't believe this is probably the most controversial thing I'm gonna ever say. Dragunov.
Let's hear.
Well, I think, I listen to a lot of players, and I think, for example, Mihawk is a Dragunov main since Dragunov Heihachi Armor King since ever. And I think he had a point, even with as insane as it is to say this. I think he even had a point when it came to, okay, maybe not full launch Dragunov, but let's say after the first wave of nerfs, he was always of the opinion that players, especially like in ranked and shit, they are not using his weakness, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, sidestep, sidewalk, right.
Yeah, sidewalk right.
They didn't use it correctly. So I always was kind of like, I can see it. And also, you know what's funny? Every single player you ask when it comes to Dragunov, you can ask them, do you rather want to play against Panda or against Dragunov? They always say Dragunov. Do you always want to play? Do you want to play against Ling, Alisa, or Dragunov? They say Dragunov. Even though Dragunov is so strong and was so strong, because Dragunov is a fundamentally strong fucking character. But is he annoying in the sense of like the classic stuff? I hate Ling, I hate Alisa, I hate Le Voulons. No, he is not. He is just motherfucking strong,
Yeah,
and
he's
it's very
straightforward.
clear. Exactly. He's straightforward. So he is bearable, and honestly, what do you guys think?
I agree. He's a straightforward. He's just punches and kicks. Like he's not shooting rockets or pulling chainsaws out of his ass. He's just...
These punches and kicks are still OP though, so I don't know. I just
Yeah,
don't...
that's the thing. Yeah.
It's the presentation. Like when people see Alice's chainsaws, they freeze up because they're like, oh my god, fucking chainsaws. But Dragunov, you still feel like you're playing old Tekken.
He's not knowledge checking you. Let's say it this way. Alisa pulls his chainsaws out. You need to know exactly what is going on now to defend against it. With Dragunov, it's pretty clear. Quarter circle forward 4. He hammers this shit into you, and you know what's up. You are fucking minus. That's what's up. But annoying in the sense that, okay, look at it this way. When you lose against the Dragunov, you always know what happened. This motherfucker stomped my head into a ground. But with other characters, you don't know what. With Ling, I don't know. She crushed something when she rolled under my mid. I don't know. I feel robbed. But with Dragunov, you don't really feel that way. You know exactly. Okay, this guy just punched my head in. Okay.
Well, I think it's because as well, Dragunov compared to these characters that you mentioned puts you less into the situation. Okay, guess where you live, mid or low. Because at the end, if he does a low, yes, he can do the snake edge and you can fast duck and everything, and he might cancel it into the
but he
catches you once with that. But it's like, yes, he's such a kick.
Dragunov doesn't put you in a guessing situation. You're saying?
No. Every character puts you in a guessing situation, but not as much as Ling guessing situation.
I mean, yeah,
not as much as a Kuma or Panda guessing situation.
Okay.
You know.
I'm gonna put Jack here as well because I think Jack players are 50-50. I think we all know Jack is more bullshit in this game. I think they know as well. There doesn't seem to be too much discourse around Jack. Like everyone knows his character's doing dumb shit.
Yeah, they know. Also, Joe Crush is also not a down player. He knows perfectly well. I assume, I don't know every presence of Joe Crush, but also Joe Crush is like, Jack is strong.
Yeah, I might even put Jack here because Jack players are pretty honest with like what they're saying. Yeah. I think I've seen a couple of downplays about Jack, but I think that's just because of character usage. People assume he's not as good.
I seen one tweet of a Jack player saying, if you lose against Jack, it's your like, it's your fault and you cannot play Tekken basically. If you lose to Jack.
To be fair,
is based on 50-50.
Well, not really. Now, Mike,
maybe I'll put
you again. Mike, interrupt and put the next character if it goes too long, but not really. Jack is relatively fair, even though his stance seems insane oppressive at first. There is counterplay you can do with sidestep left, and in most transitions on block, on hit, you're obviously fucked because you got hit, but that is part of the game. But on block, there are things you can implement to basically then only need to worry about the throw break because he doesn't have a low, right? He doesn't have a low. So if he is in heat, okay, he has the 10 frame heat smash, yeah? And the guard break, but this is why they buffed this, no? Are we clear on this, right? Last patch, I think they buffed some shit about Jack. That is because the gamma hold stance is not potent enough. Literally, it's legit. You can pretty well OS it in certain situations. But again, I don't. This is not a workshop about characters. I'm sorry. I agree. I think he is not downplayed to an absurd amount.
Yeah.
I think.
Now, John, I'm gonna put in delusional.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
John players are delusional. This character is so strong, and the way they talk about her, it makes no sense to me. I felt like I hate using this word, but I felt like they were trying to gaslight me. I was like,
I need to put them on a target list.
Mike, of course. Now I can talk a little bit more.
Go on, sorry.
From my experience, you know how strong I think she is. You know.
yeah,
When I talked about this in my videos, there were June players, talking to me, and they said to me, "No, you're wrong." To me, the player that probably spent the most time on June on Earth, like saying, "No, but she has no lows, but she is there," So
She has no lows.
she has no lows, she has no pressure, and all this stuff. Like,
She has no pressure.
Of course, she has some weaknesses, but she's strong.
Wait a minute. She has no pressure. Like, sorry, but forward 1+2 doesn't exist. Sidestep 4 doesn't exist. Are these people clowning on my ass?
No, but
Bro, what?
I agree. I agree. In fact, I agree. I think she's.
Of course. You always said you think she is strong and you think she is valued wrongly right now. You always said this, yeah.
Yeah. I absolutely think she's top 15, top 10, top 15 material by far.
Oh, you would go that far, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. She has some broken stuff.
So are you of the opinion it's a case where people have to just try to use the character more even in tournament and then people would see that she is literally very strong? Or is it the case like this?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, I see.
I am going to put Xiao Yu players. I think
Downplayers.
I think they downplay quite a bit. But how hard do they down? Do they downplay middle of the road or
top one?
I have
honestly, I'm gonna now give you insight on this straight from Link Nation, straight from the Discord. I have to say, Show players are a bit suffering because they are sensitive people and they honestly the hate the character gets honestly it gets to some players. I think it's a shame. People, yes, there are also down players. I agree, but honestly, show players are sensitive, and the hate the character gets to them. Like
I don't. No offense to them.
Everybody should hate.
I don't care about how sensitive they are. This is not about their feelings. This is just about the character. If they get upset over a fucking game, they shouldn't be playing Tekken. They should be outside. But
fuck you.
It's definitely. I think he's more hated than Downplayed on the two.
Yeah, I mean, Xiao Yu ducks on the mids consistently. No wonder she gets hated.
I hate her so much.
For me, it's not even because of that. She always did that. What makes me hate the character is when I hit a eat smash. When I have to eat an eat smash and then guess for my life after I go.
That's actually.
You know what?
That's the most toxic thing.
Addicted made a good point. Ni was told by Xiao Yu players to learn the Ling matchup. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is going in here.
Yes.
They are stupid. They are stupid.
How dare you tell Ni to learn the matchup? Unreasonable people. You're definitely
That is
going
true. People did this, but I would not. Again, this is like these people who did this in my book are scum. If this is like if they are part of the Shoyu community, I'm sure the Ling Nation would have a few words to them. Themselves. Like I agree. This was something I cannot deny. This happened. People literally did this. So. Yeah, I'm sorry. Show you players.
Just nuke Ling Nation. Just nuke them.
How full of yourself can you be to go to Nia and tell him learn the matchup?
Ni.
I don't know why they did this.
Ni of all people tell Ni to learn the matchup. Yeah, I'm sorry. Even if one of your players from your community did that, you automatically get a spot here.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, they did.
But I remember that. I saw it on Twitter. I remember seeing quite a lot of threads.
Beautiful.
Again, I don't mean to upset anyone, but this is not about your feelings. You should not be upset that I put your character up here. Otherwise, that is you got bigger problems than Tekken.
I mean, they did that. You can't deny it. They did that. They literally did that. You can't. Yeah.
Asuka, I feel like Asuka was downplayed at the beginning, but I feel like she was at the beginning, but I think people know she's really strong now.
Well, people still say that he's quite weak.
Really?
Someone, yeah, I would put her in the middle.
The general sentiment is that King Ray Jr. is just an exceptional player that made and Asuka is pretty weak. Yeah, that's
Alright, cool. We'll put her in delusional then. If that's the general sentiment, then they're crazy.
Yeah, Asuka is not.
I mean, I see her too seldomly too. Like honestly, I can't make my opinion. Honestly, I don't even know where I would put the character in terms of strength. I don't know.
I relate on King J. King J started to play her as a main, and he said he's mad strong.
Yeah, I remember. Leo, I don't think Leo's downplayed.
No, in the mid, yeah, mid, low.
I'd even put him around here. Like,
I mean, Ayurichi has some words with you.
Does yeah, but the community in general, they don't downplay him too much, do they?
No, they don't. They don't.
Yeah. No, Leo is cool. Leo is cool.
Yeah, Leo is cool. Ayurichi is just a very he's an emotional guy. Like when I went to his stream, it was so funny because we just now talked about Asuka. Yeah, he had Asuka on the screen with Leo, and he was like, in his obviously British English, like the fuck fam, are you kidding me? Like who thought this is a good idea? Like this is it's just funny. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Ayurichi, maybe I would have put him here, but I'm gonna put Leo here just because of Ayurichi.
I mean, Ayurichi doesn't really downplay because he has some. Ayurichi is one of those guys. He doesn't downplay. He shares everything about the character. If you play Leo in the chat and you don't know who Ayurichi is, go to his YouTube. Fantastic, like amazing. He talks about all the secret stuff and like because I don't know if you know this, Leo's back 1+4, the low and the high at the same time. You can launch heat burst and power crush attempts when you have a good read. Yeah, and he talks about it like Ayurichi is a fantastic player. Go to his YouTube if you play Leo.
Next is Leroy. I was gonna put Leroy here as well because I think everyone in the beginning was like his character's not too powerful, and everyone kind of agreed. Then he got buffed, and he was like,
he's cheap.
He's cheap, but I don't feel like.
I never see Leroy. Never see.
Yeah, I don't feel anyone downplays him. I think everyone's just like, yeah, he is what he is.
Who I'm blazing.
Yeah,
it's a shame because his design is cool.
Yeah, he's Black Ip Man.
Yeah, basically it is Black Ip Man.
Yeah, he is.
It's cool. But it would be nice as well. What they did as well with his design, they gave him a very interesting backstory that they never explored because they don't explore any more side story apart the main story into the character episodes. But his backstory of like being the hero that saves the people, kind of intertwined with the mission of them, was interesting. Then as well including him in the anime was very cool. But if they don't back it up with some visuals, some some cinematics, people would never care about to go on the Bandai website to read the backstory of a character. But that's a problem for I could speak about that for hours.
I will always stand by when I say this, and please get the correct meaning on this. I think Leroy is a cheap character, but that is not. I don't think he is overpowered or whatever. I think he is cheap. He is a cheap character. He always was.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna put Law players are delusional. I'm gonna put Law just after Victor.
Rip is not delusional though.
I haven't heard what Rip has had to say about Law, but I've heard a lot of Law players talking down on him.
Look, they were. I think it was on the podcast with Spag and all the girls and everything, where everyone was saying like, "Oh yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit." He was just brutally honest. Oh yeah, that's so fun.
He literally said he was asked, "What do you think about this Law stuff?" And he said, "Yeah, that is mad stupid. I enjoy doing it."
Of course I enjoy it. That's the most honest answer you can give. It's like, it's mad stupid. Imagine someone that practiced the perfect DSS cancels and the perfect slide input to do it like in no moment, to be very effective with doing that. And then, well, basically all the year of practice is useless because now green ranks can do 4-3-4 into Dragon Cannon combo ender.
Yeah,
which wasn't even his hardest.
Yes. No, the hardest was was while standing for DSS.
Yeah, while standing for DSS into free floor. No, you know what was hard in Tekken 7? Because Low is taking my historic.
It was very hard in Tekken 7 because it had a back forward input, something like this. It was
no, it's back forward input. No, but of the DSS console, the mad hard one was is a combo where you had to go into junkyard DSS console into
Yeah.
standing 3
Yeah.
to then go into the screw in Tekken 7.
Oh,
That
okay,
yeah,
this
yeah.
one. Yeah,
It was very
insanely hard
There are,
because of the neutral input as well. That
I'm
was
gonna
there-
put
there are-
Shaheen in delusional as well.
It's broken. So
I
it's
think I'm gonna put Shaheen in front of Kazuya. Like
does this even
until
exist? Like, do Shaheen players even exist?
no, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put Shaheen in front of Brian as well. Like Shaheen players until AK came along. AK's his name, right? Until he came along, they were like, no, you know, Shaheen's blah blah blah, and then he came along and battered everyone, and suddenly you start seeing Shaheen's online.
But you know who saw it? You know who saw it? Zephy Black. He saw it already.
Yeah, exactly.
He saw it already 2 months into the game. He saw the potential that Shaheen has. And when AK is straight out of the Philippines come and won that shit against Arslan, the character is incredibly good. He is also if you want to play fundamentals with plus bullshit attached, I mean, he's your guy. Like, Shaheen is a really,
Just to be clear, like with Shaheen, he qualified for the EWCV, guys. So it's like Saifi did great work with Shaheen. Shaheen is a super solid character.
Yeah, Zephy is, if you want to go like best Shaheen players in the world, it's probably AK, Zephy Black, and then I don't even know what.
Roger Max is Italian. He's also very good. He's an Italian player with Shaheen. Roger Max is he doesn't stream unfortunately, but he's very good with the character.
Yeah. But that's the tier list. That is the whole tier list. I know this is gonna annoy some people, but again, this is not strongest to weakest. This is biggest downplayers to least downplayed, in my opinion. Anyway, the characters that deserve the least flaming and the ones that deserve the most.
If we ever do this again, put this shit on like big text. What this tier list is like permanently, you know.
I'm probably gonna put this in a separate YouTube video so that more people see it. And maybe I'll put it on Twitter as well, just to start a riot.
Oh yes, we know what to talk about on Sunday.
No, Horang is not being moved up because people just talk shit about Horang. Horang is no offense to anyone, Horang is a scrub killer. Horang destroys scrubs and he makes people that are not very good at Tekken think that he's a god. But as soon as you get to intermediate to high level, Horang is really he's gambling for his life every time he throws a string out. And it looks jarring at first, he's going low, high. But as soon as you catch on to his animations and you duck, he just gets launched. And that's the end of it.
Yeah, true. And then you need to play him with his like solid good moves, which, he also has some. But then you're right. Then you are legit playing a pretty, grounded like form of base. They know what you want to do. You know what they want to do. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Once you eliminate...
Warren is probably one of the few instances of good rushdown characters in Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Steve's archetype is similar to his as well. Like, he's got low to high strings, but as soon as you duck the low, you just launch him. So I wanted to say that I don't know if it's just me, right? But I feel like Steve is so susceptible to counters. Like, he whenever I'm playing against him, I get Feng's counters off so easily against him. I don't know if anyone else gets that.
It was always a bad match. Like, it was always a matchup considered bad.
Feng is very good against Steve. Feng is very good against Steve.
Feng
one
is
of
good,
his
but
best matchups.
what you have to do against Steve is just do nothing. That's it. Like, against Steve, just block. Just hold back. Because the character is not threatening that much in the low department. So just hold back. If you have a life lead, play for a life lead and then manage this life lead.
Yeah.
Don't press stupidly, but it's Tekken 8, which is why Steve players, legit, if you ever go into blue ranks, do you know what players there do the best, in my opinion? Legit Steve players. Why? Because at these ranks, people are mashing like fucking crazy. And Steve players who literally play the character, who legit are Steve players, they gobble that shit up, left and right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I'm going to do, guys, is we've been streaming for 6 hours. And I'm gonna turn this into a YouTube video, so I'm gonna say bye to you guys on the Discord, and then say bye to the chat. So guys, thanks for joining me on Discord. I'll catch you guys very soon. No,
Good night, everyone.
Thanks to the chat. Good night, Mike. And
good night, guys.
The others.
Ciao.
All right, chat. So I'm gonna turn this into a YouTube video, so we're gonna end the stream there. Thank you so much for joining. And we don't forget, Monday we're going to have the martial arts stream. It's called Martial Mondays. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to start at 7 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that 7:30ish. And I will catch you guys later. So everyone, take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Sorry if I made you salty. And peace out. And yes, I'll be playing Virtua Fighter 5. Don't worry.